Hey, how's it going, everybody? I appreciate you stopping by and checking out another video from us today. I knew we weren't going to go hiking today, and I had in my mind to put together a video about some twig burning stoves. And I kind of had planned to put that together, and then yesterday, early in the morning, the FedEx driver stopped by and dropped off something. So this got dropped off yesterday. This is the Husqvarna Hiking Hatchet. It's a new product from Husqvarna. They've been making outdoor equipment and logging equipment for quite some time, but they have a line of hand-forged axes and hatchets that compete very well, I think, with some of the big other names in axes and hatchets. They're made in Germany. They're very good quality, and we'll get into that a little bit later on in the video. But they're very good quality items. I was lucky enough to be able to pick this up. I've got somebody I know that works at the Husqvarna distributorship, so I was able to pick this thing up from them, and it's a very neat little piece of kit here. I've been looking for something for a while to use as just to toss in my pack, or put in my messenger bag or shoulder bag without having to carry a full-size axe or hatchet. This is a very small hatchet. It's a mini hatchet. And it's a really cool little item. So we'll talk about the weights and measures here. So this thing weighs 1 pound 5 ounces without the sheath. The sheath weighs 1.5 ounces. So that's 595 grams ish on the hatchet itself. The sheath is a full leather sheath with metal riveting, so it goes 1.5 ounces. So it is very light for a hatchet, and it's a perfect size and weight to just kind of chuck in your day pack or whatever, and carry it around. The length on it is 9.4 inches. It's just under 9.5 inches long from top to the end of the handle here. So it is very small. Your typical hatchet is going to be about 13 inches or so. I have a Husqvarna carpenter's axe, which is 20 inches, which I typically use for my outdoors or camping or fooling around in the woods axe. It's 20 inches long, and it kind of meets that need of in between a full-sized axe and something that I can carry easily down into the woods. But I was looking for something a little smaller. 13-inch hatchets are still a little bit big for what I wanted, and this met the need. This is brand new from Husqvarna. There is not a lot of information out there about these. What you typically find when you search mini axe is the Holzbruck Joniker is what comes up a lot of times. It's almost exactly the same dimensions and weight as this one is. The Holzbruck is 1.5 pounds, and again, just under 9.5 inches. The difference here is that the Holzbruck retails for $164. This retails for $69.99. So it is $70, which is less than half of what a Holtz would cost you. And I think it's every bit as good a quality. So let's take a look at it a little closer. We'll take the sheath off. As you can see here, it's quite small. I mean, I have, I wear large to extra large gloves. So it is small. It is perfect for just those little day trips when you need to, chop up a little kindling, maybe shave up some tent pegs or whatever the case may be. This is the perfect item for it. I'll get it close to the camera here so you can see it. This is hand forged, and again, Husqvarnas are made in Germany. I mean, it is sharp as a razor. Everything is well put together on it. The handle is American hickory, and if you look at it, you can see there was some thought put into how they cut this handle, because the grain runs long way in here. And if you look at it from this direction, hopefully the camera's picking this up, but you can see the grain runs long way here. So they did a real good job putting this thing together, and it is made out of quality components. So I'm about to test this thing out and see what it'll do. But you know, if you're looking for a mini hatchet and don't want to, you know, shell out the 160 bucks for a Holtz, this is a great alternative, I think, in my mind, to that. So I'm going to go over here to the stump top and cut a little bit of wood with it and see what she does. I do want to talk for a minute about this sheath. This isn't just a piece of leather slapped together for this thing. This thing is really thick leather. There's a triple layer of it here where the blade end is, and it is riveted. The snap is very heavy duty, and I mean, it's just well put together. It's not, you know, the sheath wasn't an afterthought. This is quality, you know, and especially at that price point for $70, and you get a great sheath like this on the end of this thing. It is really well worth it. All right, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time cutting up a bunch of firewood and stuff with this thing. I mean, you guys know what a hatchet does and its capabilities. It's not for, you know, chopping down trees or anything like that. I'm sure you could take down a small sapling with it without a problem. But I've just got a couple of pieces of wood here that we're going to cut up. These I've sawed down into, you know, just little small chunks I can use in one of our wood burning stoves. And I've got a bigger stick here that we're gonna, you know, we're cut it in half and then, you know, try to make a steak or something out of it, you know, just to kind of put it through its paces a little bit and see what she does. I can tell you right now, the way it fits in your hand down here, I thought this was going to be uncomfortable, but, you know, choking up on it and then, you know, having it down there, that really gives you a positive grip on this thing. So I'm gonna just start out here, and there you go. I mean, just as I thought. It's you know, exactly what you would expect out of a mini hatchet, you know. If I could swing it. No sweat. No problem at all. It's nice and light. The blade is sharp. Not a problem. No sweat. All right, let's see what it does with this. We'll just try to chop this end off here, and as you would expect, no problem whatsoever. No problems. We'll take it and oh yeah, you get some real good positive control choking up on it there. No problem. Nice little addition to your day pack or your haversack or something like that. I mean, it's a great little tool. I may come back, you know, maybe in another video in a couple of months after I've had some time to use it and give you a quick update on it. But there it is. It's the Husqvarna Hiking Hatchet. Great alternative to spending, you know, $160, $170 on a mini hatchet from one of the other brands. I'll leave a link in the description below to this. Oh, it's a great little product. Not a lot of information about it on their website. It doesn't even have the weights and measures, but you can order it right there from their website. And so far I like it. It is extremely well made, extremely well put together. So if you're in the market for a small mini hatchet, I highly recommend this one. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.